Welcome back to Access Peel. The Mississauga Arts Council recently hosted a media arts mashup in support of miracle baby Jessie. Charmine has more.
Many gathered at the Heritage Mississauga for a documentary screening of Jessie's Miracle to support baby Jesse Arrigo and his family.
Where's Jesse? Where is he? Peekaboo!
20-month-old boy Jesse James Arrigo has been a symbol of strength for his family and for the community in the past year. In May of 2012, a tragic incident struck the Arrigo family and changed their lives forever.
Oh, we just got back from my sister's wedding. It's a beautiful sunny day. Jesse and I were playing in the backyard, and I had gone out of my eyesight, and then I found him in the pond. It was only about a minute had gone by, but once he swallowed water and his lungs filled with fluid, he stopped breathing.
Jesse's mom, Kristen, pulled him out of the pond and started performing infant CPR until the paramedics reached the scene. It took the paramedics 45 minutes to get his heart beating again.
It seemed like the moments were passing so slow. They finally got his heartbeat back, and he was in a coma first couple of weeks, and since then his journey has been slow but amazing and incredible, and his just perseverance is outstanding. He blows my mind and he inspires me. He's come a long way in 10 months.
After Jesse was pulled out of the pond, he suffered 2 cardiac arrests which lasted 5 minutes each. But he didn't give up. He chose to fight.
The strength is phenomenal. I never would know that such a tiny little person could endure so much and push through so much, and he's just the strongest person I know, and you know, thanks to God, he's just got the love around him from everybody, and he's got that drive in him that God gave him to keep going.
After the incident, Jesse was not able to function normally like his peers.
He was set right back to square one with the drowning and with the loss of oxygen and how long that was. And so it's really like he's a little guy who's catching up to his age, and he's catching up quickly.
He was already on the mend, but was quite stiff. Eye contact was difficult for him to maintain. Responsiveness was there, but it was really, you had to work really hard to get him to respond. He was very stiff. His arms were backwards. His legs were quite stiff in extension, which makes it very difficult for the child to interact, because in order to interact, your arms have to come forward and you have to interact with people who are in front of you.
The doctors gave up on Jesse and didn't expect any recovery post the incident. But Jesse's mom refused to give up. She sought for answers outside the typical medical practice.
Just don't give up the hope. You are your advocate for your child. You have to be strong. You have to think outside the box sometimes, because whatever's in our medical box, there's more outside of that.
3 weeks post the incident, Kristen started taking Jesse to see various therapists who gave her hope.
He is an amazing kid who is showing us how neuroplastic the brain is, because when he had the injury, he was not communicative. He was really in a medical crisis. The medical crisis is better and better. It's not a crisis anymore. And really everybody who's working with him is trying to maximize his potential.
When he was hospitalized so long, his muscles all atrophied and he stiffened up into something they call muscular dystonia. So that's his challenge now. As his brain is growing and developing, his body has loosened up. He's having more purposeful movements. He's giving high fives now on command. May take him a minute, but he gets there. And that's what I love about him. He gets there. He does get there. You know, he doesn't stop. He'll keep trying.
Grant Pedley and Kevin Headley from Atomic Clock Cinematic Arts decided to follow Jesse through his journey and create a documentary. Jesse's Miracle was screened at this event to raise awareness for Jesse and his family's emotional and financial struggles.
Jesse is just this remarkable little boy that I feel incredibly blessed that he's come into my life and I had the opportunity to work with him and work with his family and help, create this film and create some awareness around, Jesse's journey, Jesse's plight, Jesse's recovery, Jesse's accident, and all the incredible progress he's made with his therapies.
I would hope that this documentary can be seen by as many people as possible. There is just so much. My experience, it seems like the answers that I was looking for about brain injury, I couldn't get any. It was so unknown. It was such a gray area. And I have been so blessed to find through other people's experiences, the therapists and the group of support we have on Jesse's team right now, that, without hearing from somebody else, I never would have found this. And I don't know if Jesse would be as far as he is right now.
Jesse is a symbol of great strength and an inspiration for his family and for anyone who's seen a glimpse of his documentary, Jesse's Miracle. Baby Jesse Arrigo is an inspiration for many and proof that anything is possible if you hold strong and believe. In Mississauga, Charmaine Samani, Access Peel.